How you doing today, Joe?
Let me tell you something, Deebo. Deebo, it's my time real quick. Why you so happy? Why you so happy?
I'm just saying, Joe, listen, man, I'm trying to get you to understand something. I'm trying to get the people to understand something, Joe. Like, hey, man, things happen, you know what I'm saying? It's life. You know, life happens and you got to be ready for life. Sometimes life keeps shit out. But, you know, I felt like it was at least a nub day, you know?
You went and got the cigar. You're acting like we won a game.
It ain't a full cigar, but it's a little nub, something, you know.
I need you to chill. I need you to stop being so damn excited. Okay?
Joe,
why are you so hyped?
Hey,
I went through a lot of different...
I don't know what happened, but listen, let me talk to you. How you doing today? Can we back up? How you doing today? How you doing today?
I'm actually doing better because it happened yesterday after the show. So I had a long time to literally process all the feels, all of the emotions that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Of just Myles leaving the team.
Legitimately. Oh shit, that's
Myles
right. I'm
Garrett
looking at something.
not being on the Browns. So then
Myles Garrett is off to the Rams, Joe.
Yes, he is.
Joe.
Right after the show. Right after the show.
Hey, what did I tell you, Joe? Joe, what did I tell you, Joe? Hey, y'all got the video. Run the video. What did I show the people what I told Joe?
We gotta bring
you know what? I thought it was coming earlier, but maybe not. Maybe not. But then they moved the stuff around and all that. Then nothing really happened. But you know what done happened since then? Your boy ain't showed up. He ain't even met the man face to face, the new head coach. He ain't even have no understanding of what's going on with the defense. Nothing. New defensive coordinator, everything going on. You know what that tells me is he don't need to know. Why don't he need to know? Because chances are he's not going to be there when it come time for the regular season or after June 1st. June 1st. June 1st.
June so.
Joe.
Yes.
Joe. Here, man. How do you feel about this, Joe?
So this is what I'm going through a whole lot of feels, a whole lot of emotions. So basically, this is what's going on. We're planning for the future. I got to start getting my Browns player hat off and stop thinking that right now that we're trying to go and we're trying to win now. We're trying to go to the playoffs and we're trying to do all of this stuff. We're going for the future. We're looking ahead. So as far as the GMs, as a fan, Myles Garrett has done nothing,
Joe,
but be great.
Joe, let me stop you, Joe.
Let me tell me how you feel about it, and then I'll go ahead and let you know.
Joe.
But it's just we're on different paths. I went through a lot of different emotions because I have to realize now, as a Browns fan, that the ownership is not in the same lockstep as the fans are. I'm trying to always think about winning the championship now. What's the best way to get our team the best that we can be? That's not what all the other people are on. They're like, what can we get? Myles, we had 23 sacks for him. So they're thinking different things than I'm thinking. And Myles, love you to death. In the same way with Joe Thomas, in the same way when you have Calvin Johnsons and the Barry Sanders of the world, people that just stay to the organization because if you're a type 1 player, you're the best of the best, you're going to get that bag regardless because you perform at that level. Anybody's going to give it to you. Myles going to get that money. Myles going to get that bag no matter where he goes, even at 30 years old. So the Browns are like, how much longer are we going to be able to get compensation for Myles and be able to build for the future? Knowing Myles gave us 23 sacks, he's been doing nothing. 9 seasons, 125 sacks, 412 tackles, 23 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? 7-time Pro Bowler, 7-time All-Pro. You don't get better than what Myles is getting, but the win totals, they don't accumulate to us winning games. So,
hey, Joe, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm pissed because this Joe,
listen to me, Joe. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you now. This gonna hurt me to say. It's really.
That's the fan. This is the fan.
I'm gonna hate saying it. It's not. Hate is a strong word, but I'm going to very much dislike saying this because, unlike you, you're a fan. I'm not a fan. So I can sit back and be like, what's up with this? I look at it. I say, okay, they get this, they get that. For me, the trade is like, okay, it's a fair trade. Like when you said 3 firsts, I'm like, ain't no way they getting no 3 firsts. It's just not happening. Like they ain't getting no 3 firsts. Now, and the only reason it's a fair trade to me right now is because when it come down to it, it's no clear loser.
Yeah.
And like I said, dude, I hate, goodness. Barry's cooking, bro. And this is what the fans do not realize. Like y'all in Cleveland, like y'all don't like this. Y'all don't understand this, but this man is cooking. You have a dude that just came off the best season he done had of his life. Defensive MVP again. He done had 23 sacks. And like all the stats you gave, all the numbers you gave, and that's all y'all could muster up is 5 wins. Barry is saying, look here, I have to take away my emotional attachment to Myles and look at this as a business. And right now, for the long haul or the short haul of when Myles is going to be there and be in that style of playing and being able to, get that much out of him, we have a better chance of trading him away and acquiring picks because we have too many holes right now on our team to be able to be a competitive team to go and actually compete for a championship. So he said, you know what? I'm doing the hard work. The man is 30. He just came off a fire season. I can get what I need before it's too late and build this team. The fans is not going to like this. They're going to hate it. Joe's going to hate it. I knew you were going to hate it, but that's because you're a fan. You're a fan.
It's just,
now, when you go sit back and you look, he's building for the future. Like you said, dude, the last couple years, he's been cooking. Again, bro. What can I get from Myles? Not only did he trade Myles, he got a first. He also got a player that could come in right now and fill in where Myles is off at. He's younger at that. He's 25, bro.
Definitely 25.
He's 25. Like, I know all, dude. So what Barry did, he's like, I have to go. And this, I believe that they did this. When he wanted to leave, I believe dead ass Myles wanted to leave, bro. I believe he wanted to leave 100%. And Barry said, look here, man, give us another chance. We're going to make you the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Just give us a year. And if you don't like what you see after that year, we will trade you. And matter of fact, we'll put a no trade clause in there so you get to go where it is that you want to go to a competitor that you are under, that you are under an understanding that they have a chance to win. And it's your choice, so he has to approve it. That's why the no trade was there. Cleveland gets verse. They get a first in 2027. Yep. They get a second in 28 and a third in 29. Like, really, what you got right there was 2 first rounders. No. You got a guy that's proven right now that could come in and play in that game, that can fill in that spot. You're not going to get Myles numbers, but you don't need Myles numbers because it did nothing for you to get Myles numbers before. It only got you 5 wins. You got to fill all the other holes on the defense. On the offense and on the team, period. So that you're able to go out there and be a competitive team that you're competing for championships. So his goal right now, what he's doing is he's competing for championships. He's trying to build a team to win in the future. In the future.
Right now.
Y'all not going to like that. But what do it matter? You've been getting your ass kicked for the last 20 years. Who cares if you got to take it for another 3 or 4?
This one I'm trying to tell you. I'm having to come to the legitimate realization of when these teams aren't stacked, we aren't doing what the Rams are doing. When you get rid of a Myles Garrett, when you're a team like the Rams, that's when you do it. When you know you're a player away. Your offense is already fire. Your offense is already putting up points. You lost in the championship game because your defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Like, they were doing okay, but then you went and get Trent McDuffie. You get Trent McDuffie for the secondary. Mm-hmm. F them picks, get me some ballers that I know can play, and then now we're going to go get Myles Garrett. So this is what good teams do. I'm looking at it from when you're a fan of the perspective of Myles Garrett is a baller. If you're trying to win games, you have him on your team. I still think he's going to be a baller for the next 5 years. When you got a young dude that can come in, it's more growth. It's more, we got him under contract 2 years before he gets to his 5th year option. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be his 3rd year in the league. Basically, they got his rights for the next 3 years. The next 2 years, he makes $2.1 million and then 2.9. So you get Verse coming here, coming off 2 Pro Bowls. So you're getting a young stud. You're not going to replace 23 sacks. Nobody is Myles Garrett. But we've been having Myles Garrett do his thing for these last 9 years. 16 sacks, 14 sacks, 14 sacks, 23 sacks. And we haven't been able to get to where we need to go. So for me, I wouldn't want, that's like the Joe Thomas thing, the Calvin Johnson thing, the Megatron. I don't think the Matthew Stafford, they spend their times on teams when they're trying to build, trying to create. But if you were to go, it's not your fault. You're a great enough player. Myles Garrett, all these Pro Bowls, all these All-Pros, all this, you have a Hall of Fame career right now. But with your greatness, you want to be able to play on the biggest stages. And to be on the team, when I saw Myles Garrett looking with his mouth wide open when Shador threw for 340 yards and 5 touchdowns and the ball was flying through the air and he was just looking excited, he's going to be able to go play with Matthew Stafford. So just for Myles Garrett and just for football, understanding he was doing everything he could do for the Browns. Even though he was telling them that I want to get traded before that season, he came out there and gave you 23 sacks and set the record. So no matter what, missing meetings and all, like not missing meetings, but not showing up to OTAs, when he was on the football field, Myles Garrett was one of the best defensive players that I've ever seen. So that's what he gave to the Browns. He went and did his job every single time. So this offseason, like you said, Deebo, when he was chilling, didn't come back, they got a new coach. They saw what we did with Myles with 23 sacks. They gave him the bag. And now the Rams, they've been knocking on the door for years trying to get Myles, trying to figure out what's going on. You moved to $10 million. So like, all right, now Myles let you know he's not saying like I want to guarantee a trade, but yeah, you can move that money so give you a little bit more time to see if you can find a squad where I want to go. He has the no trade clause in there to where now the Browns said, you've been doing a great job for us. You balled out. You did everything you had to do. Well, your no trade clause goes to the Rams. He's like, man, bet. You're sending me to a contender instantly. They're taking my contract. I'll go over there, wipe hands, we good to go. So I think they definitely looked out in a good way for Myles, making sure that, well, he had his no trade clause. He wasn't going to go to a team that was terrible.
Joe, honestly, I really believe that he wanted to leave. He was dead ass like, I'm out of here. Like, listen here. Barry say, hey, listen, man, give me another year. I think we can show you that we're moving in the right direction. And he's hoping that he could create something, or that it would have been a far better season than it was, and it would have been enough to get Myles to stay. No. But it wasn't. Okay. When it came down to it, he done put this out there like, this is what it'll be. And if it comes down at the end of the year and you don't like how it looked and you won't trade it, man, we will trade you. The no clause is there so that you get to go where it is that you want to go. And from here, everything is gravy. So that's why Myles never showed up to OTAs. He never came back to Cleveland. He already knew he was never going to be there. Like that was a given. There was no need for him to make any connections with the new group coming in. Like, all you gotta do is read the writing on the wall, man. Like, new head coach, he don't show up, and the year before you already talking about you wanted to go, and then the only thing that really stopped him is the bag. Now I didn't know that they had a little something going on with the no trade and all that other stuff.
With the bag,
but obviously, I feel like that's what it was.
Yeah, it's
a great move, dude. I hate to like
when you saying it's a great move, not for right now. Because as a fan,
dude,
you want
a great move because
you
right now,
we gonna keep being terrible.
Right now,
we got a young
in the next 3 years, you're not going to win a championship, Joe. You're not even going to be competing for one. Let's be honest right now. You don't have a quarterback.
How you keep saying we don't have a quarterback when
you don't, man? You don't have a quarterback that is going to be that guy that you can see when he comes in there, he gets in that game like a Joe Burrow. That oh man, he's going to be this dude. He's going to be this person that can make this difference for our team, bro.
An offense with weapons and a consistent line to be able to show what the quarterback can do. You know what I'm saying? Like when Sam Darnold was with the Jets, that's not the Sam Darnold that you see with the Seahawks. He's the same person, but he has different people around him, and the team makes him look way better. Like, let that man grow. I think Shador, if he has talent around him, assets, ability.
Okay, let him grow. You got to let him grow. How long did it take Sam Darnold to get to where he's at right now?
It took him. It didn't happen with the Jets. You just go to it. You put him to a better team.
It was 4 years. Myles, I give Myles 3 more years of playing extremely well. If that's if he's lucky enough to stay healthy. You know you're getting it. He's 30 already. You hit that 33, you know what happens, dude. You feel it.
We gotta keep a I'm liking the Browns.
I'm trying to tell you, I played till I was 39, bro. You hit that 33, between 30 and 33 was a wall. It was another wall that hit at 30. He hitting the 30 wall right now. You got to break through that one to get to the 33.
Myles, you said Myles hitting the 30 wall right now?
He go hit that 30 wall right now because he done played the greatest season in his life ever in his career. And he's not going to be able to do that same thing this year. He's not going to be able to do that. And when you don't do that, that gets onto your confidence, dude. You're like, oh my God, is the age working? Now your wind ain't the same, or you thinking it may not be, it getting to your head. You're getting older. Father Time is undefeated, bro. He's going to get everybody. He saw an opportunity. They saw an opportunity, dude.
The Rams, it's a win for the Browns in the future, knowing that we still, like you said, we're miles away. We're pieces away. We're getting these young dudes, the young draft picks. Hopefully, if we have to hit on these guys to be good and to continue. But right now, we're talking about
that's your only choice.
Is the only hope.
Choice.
It's just
that's your only choice, Joe. You had a chance of keeping Myles there and being another 4 or 5 games and no closer. You have a chance now to get more pieces to help, and you have that spot filled.
But the same thing is,
you're telling me Jared Verse can't come in there and at least hold up?
We're not going to be. So we were going for the number 1 defense. I can say for sure we didn't lose at all. We can
the
go
number
top.
1 defense didn't help you win a playoff game or even get into one or have a winning season.
We need our offense to start producing. That's the thing. We have to start scoring some points. So
you got to get the players. How do you do that?
The draft. And
he's doing it right now with draft capital. He's doing a good job.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah. It's just going to be.
The Rams? You know how they doing it? They trading away their draft picks. They doing it through the draft, but they trading them away to get the players
because they hitting
now.
On their.
They can go.
They're doing great hitting on their 2nd round picks, their 3rd round picks. Kyle Williams,
understand?
Puka Nacua, you get a 5th round pick. Puka.
They trading off picks to keep the other guys. They're like, dude. When
you hit on Puka in the 5th, that helps.
Put the graphic up of their picks since 2016.
The Browns right now,
their 1st round picks. The Rams 1st round picks, and that's the Rams 1st round picks, dude, since 2016. Yes. Remember, in 2017, they ended up getting McVay, and McVay. When McVay got in, he went from I think it was like a 4-12 record to 11-5, a playoff berth. The next year was 13-3, where they lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots. The year after that, they missed the playoffs. It was still 9-7, though. It was a 10-6 after that with a division loss. The year after that is Super Bowl. Now, that's when they had the down year. They went like 4-5-12 or something like that. That was his first losing season. They had a whole bunch of injuries that went along with that. But the next year, they bounced right back to 10-7 with another playoff berth, another 10-7, and then it was a loss just last year at 12-5 in the championship game. Now, if you put Myles into that, they go and I truly believe they win that game. So you're talking about a dude who ain't had a 1st round pick in 10 years, damn near? He ain't had a 1st round pick in 10 years. He 10-5 in the playoffs. He done made the playoffs 7 of his 9 years. And that is with not 1 1st rounder. Because they're doing it by trading off and getting who they need right now to stay competitive. They don't want to rebuild. They like, we go rebuild, but we're going to rebuild a different way. We go rebuild to stay competitive right now. We're right here. Like, that's why they just signed that man for 2 years. And now you got Myles. Right now, they trying to run a back-to-back.
Yes. Bro, that's what...
Your team ain't there with Myles there. Why not let him go so you can get there in maybe 3 to 5 years? Dude, he's doing it. He has to do that. Y'all upset now. I hope I don't want to.
We better. The thing is,
But if he goes and does what it is that he's trying to do, you will be sitting here thinking about, that trade on Myles 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever that is, that was damn well worth it. We got this, we got that, we got this, we got that. And now we're actually in the playoffs. We're actually competing and have an opportunity to truly say we could compete for a championship. As a Cleveland Browns team,
that's going to be
that man can keep his job
365 times 3. That's down there 1,000 days from now. So we're going to be sitting on this show.
You've been sucking for 50,000 days, Joe.
I'm just saying it. No, I mean, pick the build. We got to get the quarterback. That's what we're saying too. So if we lose and we get terrible this year, and we're going to have 2 2017 first-round picks. If we're bad and we're supposed to be as terrible as we are, we own one of our picks, which might be higher than usual or high just now. Since we're going, if we suck, if we end up being ass, we'll be the first pick, second pick, and then it's going to be the Rams pick, which is going to be mess around and be the Super Bowl pick because I think they're going to mess around and win the Super Bowl. We just gave them the best team because they got Myles, they got my man McDuffie.
Why are you worried about giving them the best team? You keeping him ain't gonna make y'all no better.
That's all I'm telling you. Well, so
building for the future, Joe.
All right.
I don't know why I'm sitting up here defending.
You're not defending the Cleveland Browns. You're saying building for the future. I'm hearing you, but so just I mean, so right now
I told you. I said,
look.
What did I say about us?
This is what I'm saying. Look, I'm still saying this. I'm excited for the season, but I have to just lower my expectations because I was expecting our defense to still be as 100% fire as it was supposed to be. Probably number 1 in the league with Myles Garrett coming back. Right now, top 5. Now I'm just expecting for the offense, the same young pools that we have, Deshaun, Shador, somebody, they're better than they were last year. So I'm looking at it like, okay, special teams is going to have to be better. So we won 5 games. I'm saying 3 more games than that. We lost a couple of field goals like by nothing. So 8 games isn't crazy. So when I'm looking at our team, when we're saying, are we just going to be complete trash where we can only win 1 game? So I'm not saying like we're not going to be that bad where I'm not seeing us just being the worst team in the league. Since we lost Myles, our defense isn't going to be better. That's a fact. But we still have Denzel. We still got Delpit. We still got everybody that we had before. And on offense, the same offense that we had, nobody left. All of the draft picks that we got, the whole offensive line that we got, they're still there. So I'm expecting for our team to defense now.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
I'm just like, how all of a sudden we're not just trash?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
With all that you just said, you keep Myles. Do you really believe y'all compete for a championship this year?
This year?
Yes.
See, that's where no. I think we make it to the playoffs.
Okay. Stop. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you again, Joe. You don't compete for a championship this year. Myles is a year older. You're hoping he plays well. You hope he do well. Next year comes. Say it don't pan out the way y'all thought it was going to pan out.
Next year, you know what I'm saying?
Looking for a quarterback because even if Watson gets in there and plays well, he's gone. You're not going to pay him another bag. So now you sitting with Shador and you're, or if he starts, whatever it may be. But obviously you're saying you're not winning the championship. And I don't see you coming out on top in nowhere but the bottom of the AFC North right now. Now, next year, does that, with you guys doing what you did, if things pan out to a caliber that is considered good, not excellent, and kids, somebody just blows out their mind and goes, goofy, but what you would consider good, would that next year then, with Myles there, make you a championship caliber competitive team?
I think this is the main thing. The Browns, I think they won. I think Myles Garrett, he won. I think that the only loser, honestly, is not really a loser. Is Verse. It's Jared. Because end of the day, you end up going from you think you're about to win the championship till you're going to the Browns, and they're more on a rebuilding time. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to go to the championship. So
Joe, you just agree with everything I said by saying that Verse was the loser in the situation because of where he came from to where he's at. That means that Myles leaving and going away is not something that is going to make y'all a championship team no time in the next 2, 3, 4 years. You got lucky by being able that he hit when he hit at 30. You think Myles gonna come out there at 33 and throw up anywhere like the numbers that he did this year? Hell to the no.
It still be double digits. It still be around 14.
I understand that, but those 23 didn't even get you no more than 5 wins. When you could go and add 3 other players, a first, a second, a third, plus you got one. 4.
Organizational wise, picks wanting to continue. You got Verse, a young talent. You got another first round pick. If we don't get the quarterback, we're going to eventually need to get that because Myles, with 23 sacks, didn't get us to the level that a franchise quarterback is going to get us to. So I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying it is what it is. It's just the fan side of it. It's like I see now that the Browns, but we're always still rebuilding. It always feels like you still rebuilding. So that's just where I'm looking at that. Where I'm looking like, damn, I understand. Let's hit on these picks. Let's start. We got to get with the quarterback. Our offense eventually has to get better. So let's see if it is not going to be Shedeur. And then in 2017, we'll have to be able to use that draft pick for somebody that they think.
You can use that draft capital. You can use that draft capital then for somebody that's already proven.
Yes.
Possibility of that. Like, it's supposed to be a far better quarterback draft coming out in the next year. Like what? I understand, Joe. I understand. Listen.
This year's draft class is supposed to be so.
And I hate trying to, I won't say hate. I dislike trying to show you the light at the end of the tunnel because it shows that y'all are actually trying to do something right and you're not browning all the way around. So the fans, I'm just telling y'all used to being down. Why are y'all upset? You don't have somebody that you could say is, the best player in the game and y'all still suck? Or would you rather have a team that is very good and now you're competing?
How are we still going to be competing?
Now you're in the playoffs.
If Myles Garrett was on the team this year and everything went well, if Shedeur were to play at the level I think he could play at, if Myles Garrett was to be out there and we would have had the number 1 defense, then I think next season, if we would use those draft picks that we had without trading him.
You had the number 1 defense last year. What did it do for you, Joe?
We didn't have the number 1. Our offense was.
Y'all had it. Y'all lost it. That was why y'all started getting ran.
I'm just saying, run it back. I could see the part where we could have kept Myles.
For what, Joe? You've seen it for the last 9 years. What it looks like.
You're
wasting him. You got an opportunity to hit. You got 4 players, bro. 2 firsts, a second, and a third. You got a right now player that can play in this game that can come in and fill. He ain't gonna get you 23, but he damn sure ain't no.
He's
slouch.
Not a slouch, Deebo. But our defense. Did we get better or did we get worse?
Did you get better as a team?
Yes.
Okay.
No. I'm asking you. Did we get better or did we get worse for this season coming up?
Oh, of course, you lost.
We got worse. So that's what I'm saying. I understand for in the future, but right now, when we're talking about the 2026 season,
but you don't necessarily know that. You don't necessarily know that. This may be a different coordinate, a different collaboration that may actually help the defense.
I don't give a damn where.
Like you got to look at 2000. Think about 2006. Joey Porter left. They're like, oh, it's over with. I'm starting. It's 2007. We go in that year and we get number 1 defense. We end up number 1. The year before, I think we was like an 8 or 9.
Okay, we look.
Everybody like, who is this right here? They ain't know who I was.
I hear what you're saying. Ain't happened.
Like, what we talking about? We're talking about, okay, yeah. Right now, on paper, this is what it looks like. Let it get out there.
Myles Garrett is different.
Myles Garrett
That's
is
what I'm saying.
different.
You could put him on any team.
But
He's going to be better. The team's going to be better.
He didn't make a difference in y'all wins.
I don't give a that, but I'm saying if you take him off our team, it's going to make our team worse.
Dude, Joe, you got to let the fan in you go and put in your GM hat, bruh. You got to put on your GM hat.
I am. And that's what I'm saying. The season is still happening. Our defense is we're going to see what they're going to do. Offense, we're going to need to watch them and see if they can finally produce. But I'm understanding with the picks in the future. But I'm saying, though, as of in the 2026 season, just now our defense got better. Offense didn't change. We still got the draft picks. We still got the people that we signed during free agency to restructure our line. So now we're going to see what those rookies going to do. We're going to see what Harold Fan is going to do in his second year. Judkins comes back, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what they look like if our offense can average 20-some points. But now we're going to look at the D now because Myles being gone, I don't give a damn where you put Myles on whose team. If he's on your team, like your defense is going to just be better.
I understand that, but their defense was a step away from winning the Super Bowl. That's why he makes a grave difference over there than what he does in
Cleveland. Cleveland. Sure. Yes. For Myles Garrett, he's going to be playing on a team that's scoring points. He's going to be having the offensive MVP on his team. Deebo, that's going to be crazy. He doesn't understand it when your team is just literally scoring points all the time. When I went over there to Pittsburgh, I saw Ben in there.
He's going to find out. He's going to have his
ears pinned back. His numbers are going to be crazy.
Yes.
They got the primetime games.
Don't you want that for him?
Do.
You're so much of a fan. You're trying to kill and crush his career because you want him to sit there in the Browns and die, let his career go to nothing, not even have a chance at winning the Super Bowl.
I don't want that for him. I don't want that for him. I got cut. They tried to make me have a pay cut. I was not on Myles Garrett level. It would have been on Joe Thomas. It would have been Joe Thomas.
You chose to leave. You could have taken a pay cut for the team, Joe. Just like he should stay there, and you should have stayed there for the fans, Joe.
Do you think Joe Thomas? Joe Thomas was there believing the same way that the Browns was going to build the organization. He never said nothing. He brought his work pail. He brought his boots and everything to work every day.
And look how it panned out.
He went first ballot Hall of Fame, but he was never
first ballot Hall of Fame. That's great.
He was never able to get.
He is one of the best tackles to play the position. First ballot. That is great. But you ain't got a Super Bowl. That hurts. I don't care what.
But that's what I'm saying. The difference was.
Didn't even get to walk or get into the game itself.
The difference was Myles finally told him, end of the day, he knew that if he wanted to be there, the best of his best wasn't going to give it to him. So when he told him, I demand to get traded, they ended up paying him the bag. He stayed for this last year, this 9th season, gave him 23 sacks, then just didn't report back. He's like, how much I'm going to keep balling no matter what. If I'm on the field, I'm going to play. But I told you guys, that I really don't think that it's going to work out here. I'm trying to go win the ship. I'm going to continue to be here and ball out because I'm a professional. Y'all gave me the money, so I'm here. But I want to go play elsewhere. I'm trying to go really win a championship. I can continue to get all these Pro Bowls, all these Defensive Player of the Years. I'm going first ballot Hall of Fame. I don't want to go from Cleveland to Canton. I want to go get a Super Bowl. And then, you know what I'm saying? So just legacy-wise, for Myles, I'm with you 1,000%. I'm just saying, that's why I was on the fan side of and why the Browns would want to move on, why we would look at it like, dang, if we really think we can do something, Myles is like, guys, your organization is on a different timetable than me. It's been 9 years. I gave y'all straight Pro Bowl, Defensive Player of the Years, and there's no playoff wins. There's no chance of me sniffing the Super Bowl. So if I were to go to the Rams, these dudes ready. When they brought Matthew Stafford, they have weapons. Myles is going to put them over the top. They don't need, they going to get there regardless. Now, when you got Myles, he's just bringing himself onto a roster that's like, okay, now we got another whole hitter. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you for coming over, Joe.
So Deebo, that's when I'm talking from the player, when I'm talking from Myles Garrett's perspective, I say he won. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him to be able to go out there and get to play during meaningful times because Myles Garrett, there's no reason why he shouldn't be. It's not his fault that the Browns haven't won a Super Bowl. He deserves to be on the Super Bowl team for sure.
Yes. He got a Hall of Fame. He got a Hall of Fame career already.
1000%.
First ballot. He deserves to have that chance and opportunity to go and win him a championship. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I will have those memories. He will always be the best. He's one. Him and Jim Brown, Joe T.
Hey Joe, I ain't gonna lie to you though. If he go over there to the Rams, he stay over there for say 4, maybe 5 years, whatever they left on his contract.
I think he got 3 years left on his deal.
He got 3. He stayed there for 3 years. He get him 2 of them things. What is he going into the Hall of Fame as? Do I want to go in a Browns jersey with no Super Bowl, or do I want to go in a Rams jersey with Super Bowls?
I don't know.
Oh,
he's probably going in. But I don't know.
What do you think? If it was you,
Canton is all about.
You came. Listen, you got to Pittsburgh.
Canton is all about
3 years, but you got.
Canton is all about Super Bowls. Canton is all about Super Bowls.
So what you got to put on, Joe?
What you got to go in where I won the rings.
No question.
Got to go in because that's all they talking about during the speeches is the rings and the ceremonies. That's what it was about.
Hey,
that was wild.
You gonna talk about the time that you spent at Cleveland, bumping up all them numbers and never getting to the playoffs and winning, and like, the times you won, 4 or 5 games, 3 games, whatever.
They was just talking about my dog. Like, that's crazy. I always go back to Joe Thomas, but just because his level of consistency, and it was never Joe Thomas's fault. Like, he was first all pro, all, you know what I'm saying, Pro Bowls every time. Didn't miss a snap for 10 years straight. So it's like he's wanting to go with the organization, trying to do his best thing, and they're going to keep you if you're top flight. If you're all pros every single year, good to go. Same thing with Myles, all pros every year. They're going to pay you what you deserve because you're that caliber of player. But your team around you during your career may be on a different type timing than you are. They're growing. They need more pieces. There's teams out there that just need one. Sometimes the Eagles need a piece. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs always reloading. When you got that quarterback, when you have that head coach, when you got that core, man, then you just, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, last year we just needed a little, like our secondary is a little messed up. Let's go get Trent McDuffie. All right, bet. And then they went crazy and not only went and got Trent, but your team and now you went and go get Myles. So Rams are in different situations now. Hopefully the Browns will be in the Rams situation 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5 years.
That's what he's working towards.
1,000%. But being a Browns fan today and being a Browns fan for years, it's like you hear that you've been working on something for them to be good in a long time. For them to be good in the future.
Oh, yeah. But you got to understand, like, the people that y'all had working towards that didn't really have they had the idea, but they didn't have the actual map routed out of how to actually get there. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to California, but I don't know I don't know what highway I'm gonna take to get there. Like, you probably not gonna make it there. Like the Rams, they using draft capital. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they're using draft to keep their stuff together. Y'all doing it. Y'all just did it by using an actual player to acquire more draft capital and a player, bruh. Yeah. Like, and he got what he wanted. Y'all got what y'all wanted. And in the time frame, like you said, the 3 years he got left, y'all not winning the championship in 3 years. Like, you lucky if y'all make it to the playoffs in 2. So when it really come down to it, like, this is the only move, the most appropriate move for y'all as a organization. Now, the fans, they don't understand it because they're fandom. That's the thing they just can't get past, the personal connection.
I switched now to the fan. I'm a fan.
Exactly.
I'm a fan. I want us to be good right now. And we drafting, we getting to play. I'm liking what we was doing there, and then this one just kind of threw me for a loop because I was thinking we were still going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, look good. But I think we still can look good this year.
You can still look good. Defense gonna still look good.
Still look good. I'm still
You're not about to go from where y'all was at to the middle of the pack.
It's our offense. It's our offense. I'm focusing on our offense looking good this season. Defense, come on, maintain. We got to do what we got to do. Jerry Verse, I'm rooting for you. He's trying to get a contract. He got 2 years left on his rookie deal. So he's trying to get right. And we need just go do his best. He's on prove it. So that's the thing for verse 2. He want to go get his bag. I know he's hungry. He might be a little upset, but let's go. I heard he's good dude, motivated. Let's just be a football dude. Do your best. The only thing you can do is not get hog-tied, not, you know what I'm saying? Lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out there. I don't see,
right.
And I don't see that happening. I see him out there. I see him out there balling. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, I mean, Myles actually separated himself in the fashion that was probably like it was good. He didn't come up there. He didn't go to OTAs. He didn't sit down, talk with nobody, make like, yo, I'm sitting here doing my, he knew he wasn't gonna be there. So why go and give all the, the fake enthusiasm and come down there like you about to be, part of this team, defense, one of the leaders of this group, and already that that's not happening.
Hey, man, yeah. Just all I know is shout out because when he's on the field, he balled out. That's all I know. That's all I know. So when it was time, man, he like, man, I got to go do what I got to go do. I got to go do something.
I mean, for us, him being there or not there, it's not a big deal to us. Myles ain't getting no sacks on us. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have to worry about that last year. The 23, how many did he get on the Steelers? He didn't get
none on the Steelers, D-Well.
Okay. All right. I'm just checking.
I know the division was geek. Got him out of the division.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all, good. Hey, Barry, good job. Good job, man. For now. You just got it.
2029 season.
Making sure you picking them correct.
That new stadium opening in 2029 season. So they plotting forward for it to look for the team hopefully to be nice by then. We gotta have
for sure, man. He looking at the future. Look, y'all been so bad for so long, Cleveland Browns fans, dog pound, puppy pound. Whatever y'all want to call y'all. Y'all been bad for so long. What is another 2 or 3 years to come out on the other side?
That's all I'm saying. We got to come out on the other side. We need to be just watching this season. I had to lower. Just make sure I just want them to do good. Just want them to do good. Let's watch and see, and let's figure out how these picks going to do. KC offense, Concepcion. Let's see what Watson's on his way out. Shador, we got to see it because we need a quarterback.
I got you.
We building. God damn it, I can't believe we still building.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all gonna be at the bottom of the barrel again, which is where you should be.
Deebo, don't never consult.